Why does he do that? I don't know why he does that.
Outside.
Do you know why he does that?
Doing now.
I'm good. So you wanna double cross the soldiers double cross the cross where you blow the blood of their cross. Plus we trust He was raised upon the cross. Jesus Christ our Lord.
So go with us.
Grow with us.
Lamb of God ferocious. Through His land we came
Victorious.
Not by works,
but by faith that works in us.
So we don't get the glory but give up.
Going back to God.
Fabulous, similar,
ain't
I give props to the Lord that hosts,
the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Okay, so tell us about Caterpillar first of all. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, man.
What's Caterpillar? Like Caterpillar.
Caterpillar is all about. Caterpillar is all about. You know, there's a saying in Yoruba that says Caterpillar and Safu Iloko. That was a caterpillar truck. Yeah. It doesn't run from a tree in the forest, right? So, which pretty much means that our God doesn't run from any other God. Our God is bigger than any God, is bigger than any situation. So no matter what comes your way, our God will demolish it. So we're standing on giant shoulders. It's a term of empowerment. You know, knowing who you are and knowing where you stand in Christ is. That's what the songs are. It's a song of empowerment, man, to all Christians out there.
Alright, let's talk about DMSquared.
Yeah.
You used to be in a group
New Wine.
First of all, what happened? What became?
We moved on, people traveled, people moved on with their lives, but the thing is that the spirit of New Wine and goals of New Wine, it still stays alive. The message still stays alive through my music.
So how did you move from Bio of New Wine to DMSquared?
To DMSquared, well, it was just God pretty much, because you know I was in London. I just thought of the name David's Mighty Man, and you know started rapping.
Because it sounds like the name of a group.
Yeah.
You won't expect to see one person.
Well, in all honesty, I thought it was good. You know, DMSquared is from the Bible, David's Mighty Man. So pretty much that's what it was all about. I thought, you know, that was the main thing. So I go places and people are like, oh, that DMSquared. I thought it was a group. Or DMSquared, just you alone, DMSquared. So maybe I'll change the name to DM. I don't know, man, but for now it's DMSquared.
Okay,
people like it.
Alright. So tell us about your album, the album.
So the album, there's a first album called The Backstage Pass. You know, big shout out. He got nominated for best gospel hip hop album, which these guys won. And
yeah, today going on before. I don't know what's wrong with this people. When they put you out, they used to say you open the win. Wow.
But we all won together, man. No, also it was nominated for best gospel hip hop artist and all that. And I thank God because it's recognition of our, you know, it's recognition of the arts form. You know, we're trying to push the boundaries in this game. We're trying to push the artistic side of gospel music, and that's what it's all about.
Now let's talk about gospel music in Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
What's your take on that?
Gospel music in Nigeria is growing. Shout out Club 23. Shout out Gospel Night Live and every other events is starting to hold to showcase gospel music, because you know right now gospel music is no more just a genre of music. It's not restricted to something you play on Sunday mornings. People have started recognizing that gospel music is fresh, it's hip.
I just want to say that DMSquared is shooting a music video right now. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's good and there's room for improvement, yeah.
Alright, I want to ask you a very deep and spiritual question.
Yes, sir.
What's the most embarrassing thing in your wardrobe right now?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Most embarrassing in my wardrobe? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Superman pants.
So I don't get Superman pants.
What's it?
I don't get. I think maybe just a few t-shirts I have, undershirts I have that have like, you know, holes in.
That I still rock on
a daily basis because of sentimental attachment.
Okay, what song have you listened to recently that you thought that I wish I did that? I get some songs that I hear and I'm like, I wish I wrote that, I wish I did that, or I wish I was on that track, or if I had that track I would have done this.
Oh really? I like, you know, it's funny because there's a song, it's not the song that you'd expect that I would suggest, but it's this P-Square song, You Know Easy, because the song has a very positive message to it. You know, it could easily have been a gospel song, you know, that Baba God now your handwork, you know. So, and it has a highlight twang to it. So, you know, I kind of wish I had the hook on that song and, you know, I busted over it. So, Yeah, big shout out to Boys P Squared. It's not it. I think it's a gospel song. You know, they're not necessarily gospel artists, but the message is very potent, and you know, I wish it was my song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's next for DMSquared?
We are going to take over. I've been in London since. I've been hearing Oliver Twist on all the stations, you know, on replay all over.
Because you guys are sleeping on a bicycle.
We are not sleeping. Oh, we are hustling. We are hustling. We're hustling. We're hustling. So DMSquared, I really want to get, you know, all DMSquared. Caterpillar. I want Caterpillar to be on all the radio stations in London. I want to be playing all over the world. But more than anything, I want to impact lives as much as possible, and hopefully maybe sign one or two, you know, artists as time goes on. So that's it.
Alright. So thank you very much for dropping
Yes,
by.
sir. Yes, sir. We're live in London.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out my man Shabak.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out all my boys Carl Nova.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out So Clever, Spaceship
sir.
Boy, Gaze Baba, Gospel According to Rap, Embassy. Big shout out to all my soldiers hustling on the grind, man. We gonna get there. It's DMSquared. You see that?